Hey amigos, how are you? Coming to you from the lot again. It's Monday, April 28th, I think, 28th or 29th. Out here at the lot. Let me show you what's been going on. Okay, swip that view around. Okay, so this erosion issue with the neighbor is being addressed. The new owner is well aware of it and not particularly happy. We've been getting some rain lately, so we're really starting to see how this land is reacting. Now, fortunately, most of this ground out here is super hard. In fact, that's why we had to do those custom septic pits, if you remember that, because it was just so hard. Once you got about a foot down, it was just solid rock. So our wall and everything should be pretty secure along here, but this area over here, there's kind of a lot of fill dirt that was pushed over here, and we started to notice that leak coming out of here, and since it started to rain, this whole area here gave way. So the remedy has been that the neighbor has since come along and cleared out all that stuff and probably dug out a fair amount of that too, and they're continuing the retaining wall onto their side. So it looks like, as I'm looking at that white and gray pipe right there, maybe they found where the water was coming out from, and you can see as we get a little closer that they're definitely doing some work over there with gravel to make sure to reinforce it. Over here, this thing, let me back up a little better so you can see my side of all of this. So here's the wall. It's essentially done. We're not going to go any higher than that. I think we're still going to do a couple more over here, but I'll have to double check. Yeah, I'm sure we are, because look, I mean, that area right there, that needs to be supported too. But what we did was about down here, just on the inside of the wall, we put a drainage pipe that is, just in the event that we get big water events or something like that, it's a perforated drainage pipe which then comes to this junction point right here. You can't really see it down there, but it's down there. There's an opening down there just on the other side of that bottle. That's cemented in there. I'm sure that's why they've got that in there, holding some rebar down, it looks like. And then that will come down, and we'll probably do another pipe going down into the jungle there, just to make sure that we move any drain water as far away from the property as we can. And then I think Steph was mentioning today that he wants to continue, or maybe he already did continue, because it's already buried, it's looking like, is a drainage that'll go out that way. No, I think maybe he's going to put it in there. Just, it'll be very shallow, but it'll take any drainage from basically that side of our water intake. That's our water line right there. So we'll have some of this stuff draining out onto the street as well. I will say though, one thing that I want to ask Steph about, that I don't know if I would say I'm concerned or anything, but we have had some rain. So you come over here and you start to see the weak points, right? Where the water has decided it's still going to collect, it's still going to go down that way. Now, I think we built this to remain as a drainage, so even though it's dirt down there, there's gravel and stuff like that underneath that, but I don't know, we might need to end up doing a drainage down there. Again, I'm just meaning like a water diversion. I don't know, maybe a gutter or something like that. I mean, obviously not a gutter, but something along those lines, some culvert that would bring the water to just one space and then go down from there, just like all of the little drainages that we have here, like that little square guy right there, that links all the way over to So these catch tanks over here, and then it goes down where you see that right there, that little junction right there. And then that pipe goes, as I trip over that thing and kill myself on camera, that goes way, way down into the jungle. So I think we're probably going to end up duplicating it with something like that over there. Good news is I think the plans actually went in for, oh, look at this, that's new. So that's just because we have this berm right here. We'll get that under control. That's no big deal. But man, the rain really shows you how easily can move this dirt around. Anyway, what was I saying? I believe the architecture plans are in for review, and then we'll get our permitting, start going up. But you know what? We found stuff to do. We finished that wall up there. This was all stuff that was inevitably going to need to be done. So we're definitely finding things to do. So, I didn't know these were over here. What else are we doing? Where else are we? That's a lot of blocks. That's a lot of blocks right there. I didn't even know we were doing that. Oh, can you see those macaws? Let me zoom in. So look at those macaws flying by. They always fly in pairs. It's so cool. Or 99% of the time they fly in pairs. Okay, so Steph and I were also talking about this area right here. Look at this. The water always finds a way, right? So it comes down here. This is going to be enough of a challenge as it is. We might be needing to address this like now and making sure that this is secure. This is the challenge. I'm just trying to get these little cabinas on here and start to do some rentals. But when you've got a lot this size, it's like, well, you kind of got to secure the whole thing. I don't know. Everything will work itself out one step at a time. It's just, that's a lot of blocks that we're doing right there. And I know we're not doing any more on that side over there. So they've got to be for over here. Anyway, I'll talk to Steph about it. Look, they're flying by again there. No, I think that's a different pair. They're so cool. They come flying right through here all the time. The temperature right now is just absolutely perfect. Been getting some rain, and there's a little breeze up here, and we've got some clouds moving in. I suspect it's going to rain again. Ooh, that's looking pretty ominous right there. So, but the power's out at the house, so I took the doggies out a little bit early. We'll go down to the beach and hang out, but I figured we'd come up here and kill some time too. Do another vlog entry. What a view. It's going to be a pretty gorgeous sunset. Those clouds up there like that. Okay, my friends, thank you for your time. Till next time.